Rakyat Malaysia akan ikut pemilu awal bulan depan. Kedua koalisi utama di negeri itu menjanjikan berbagai insentif untuk warga Malaysia yang beragam, dari etnis hingga jenis kelamin. Namun satu kelompok sosial kerap diabaikan, yaitu lesbian, gay, biseksual, dan transgender. Mereka yang dianggap sebagai warga ilegal di Malaysia. Sumisha Naidu menyusun laporannya dari Malaysia.
I think they see us as a minority and a negligible minority. But as Pang once pointed out in his article, most of the votes, at least in the last election, those who have won on a very sort of small majority, and that's 3 to 10%. And we make up, in generally, you know, in terms of global statistics, we make up a national population of 3 to 10%, right? And so we are like the dark horse in terms of voters. I think that they've actually made a really serious mistake because the LGBTIQ, I think, will make their choices based on 3 areas, you know. And then the kind of treatment that they have from their families and the immediate social circle that they have, you know, like close friends, you know, whether it's acceptance or rejection. And it could be good or bad.
No lesbian, no gay, no bisexual, no transsexual. Betul!
Perlakuan Malaysia terhadap komunitas lesbian, gay, transgender, dan biseksual LGBT sering disoroti dunia internasional. Mulai dari adanya pedoman untuk mendeteksi homoseksualitas, pentas musik anti-gay, hingga penganiayaan terang-terangan. Banyak orang di komunitas LGBT merasa Malaysia masih harus menempuh jalan panjang untuk betul-betul bisa menerapkan kesetaraan.
I have a boyfriend of 3 years. And I wonder what is wrong with being gay, because we have feelings too. We go through the same things that everybody goes through. The only difference is we like guys. Guys like guys, girls like girls. So it's like, I believe everybody has a right to live the life they want to. We don't go around killing people, right? We don't go around harming anyone. It's just us. So I believe that gays and lesbians, we should be given a chance to live life the way we deserve, like everybody else.
Di Malaysia, menjadi homoseksual bisa membuat Anda berurusan dengan hukum. Bahkan hukumannya lebih berat jika Anda seorang Muslim, kata Angela.
Under civil law, there's the Section 377, largely criminalizing the act of sodomy. It could be used against homosexuals. Under Sharia law, it's a little bit more comprehensive. It targets sodomy or liwat, and musahaka, which is lesbianism, or the acts of lesbianism between 2 women, as well as the identity of trans people. These Sharia laws differ across states, and it's problematic because some of the Sharia laws actually target their identity. So, for example, if they are perceived as male and dressing as female, impersonating or posing, they can be arrested, and without even doing any kind of immoral act or any kind of wrong per se in terms of the law.
Tahun ini sebuah acara musik yang didukung pemerintah berjudul Asmara Songsang diproduksi dan dipentaskan di sekolah-sekolah dan universitas nasional. Tujuan dibuatnya acara musik ini adalah untuk mendidik masyarakat tentang meningkatnya pengaruh komunitas LGBT. Dengan makin dekatnya masa pemilu, para pemilih LGBT harus membuat pilihan di antara 2 koalisi yang ada. Padahal anggota kedua koalisi ini pernah secara terbuka mengkritik cara hidup LGBT.
Because we have seen politicians who have tried to stand on principles, despite that might be, you know, sort of opening up a can of worms within the party and how they have been governing our country. You know, they've sort of been sidelined, or you know, they've been forced to like leave politics altogether.
Apakah ini mempengaruhi keputusan Anda untuk memilih?
As for criminalized, yeah, it shouldn't be criminalized because it's none of our business if you're doing whatever behind, you know, with your partner, that sort of thing.
Namun ada juga warga Malaysia yang berpikir perlu ada perubahan.
I think it's important that whichever government that comes into power educates themselves, and I think, you know, to start standing on principles in terms of governance. You need to stand on the fact that, you know, everybody has to have equal human rights. And no doubt, you know, in terms of religious values, some people may disagree in terms of sexual orientation and gender identity. But in the medical field, there's already proof that this is not something that we have, you know, it's not a choice. You know, it's innate within us. It's part of identity. You cannot convert someone to become gay. You know, you cannot convert someone to become a trans person, you know. You cannot influence them because it's innate within you, your sexuality.
Jadi apa yang harus dilakukan Malaysia agar bisa memenuhi kebutuhan komunitas LGBT di masa yang akan datang?